Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, as you know, it has been a cold day all day long, and that's transitioning into a cold night. We're at 26 degrees right now in Huntsville. That wind out of the north at 12 miles per hour. Something that I want you to notice here in the background, you can still see some cloud cover on the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. It's feeling like 16 degrees, but even with a little bit of lingering cloud cover, that's going to be moving out, and the actual temperature will just keep dropping down into the upper teens and the lower 20s for our forecast lows. The Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network showing us that quiet picture at each one of our 3 radars. But on the satellite side of things, you can still see some of that cloud cover out towards the east. Now, earlier today, we have been watching some snow in Georgia. That has since shifted out into the Carolinas, and that continues to move away from North Alabama. So as we go through tonight, we're not worried about snow flurries or anything like that. Instead, I think the biggest concerning aspect of this forecast is how cold it is going to be tomorrow morning. 19 degrees at 7 a.m., 23 at 8, and by 9 we are in the upper 20s. So we start warming pretty quickly once we get past sunrise. And another little good news about tomorrow, tons of sunshine from start to finish. But with that really cold start, maybe you want to head out early before you run your Saturday morning errands and get you some hot coffee. I'm typically an iced coffee drinker, but tomorrow morning it's going to be hot coffee. Maximum warming is needed. In fact, it's the coldest morning that we've had so far this season. After we get past 7 a.m., notice where our temperatures are heading by the afternoon. I know that for a high temperature, 40 degrees seems pretty cold, and it is, but that's about 10 degrees warmer than we were this afternoon, than we were on Friday. So watch future radar as we go through the rest of tonight into tomorrow morning. Something else that I want to point out is this data source trying to show a little bit of fog developing. And I mentioned this earlier this evening in our forecasts that it's going to be developing so late tonight into early tomorrow that there's not going to be a big window for this to really start to accumulate on the road surface. So I'm not expecting much in the way of slick roads, but I'm saying all of this because this would be freezing fog. Temperatures well below freezing with that fog in place. It can accumulate and it can cause slick spots, but I don't think it's going to be a big issue for us. Here's tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock. Nothing but a clear sky. So if it's been a while since you needed the sunglasses, drag them out. You're going to need them all weekend long. Look at the feels like temperatures 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Not too far off from where the actual temperatures will be, but any slight breeze is going to make it feel like we are in the mid-teens as opposed to the upper teens and lower 20s. The next chance for any moisture in our forecast comes in Monday night into Tuesday. This data source has consistently been showing rain coming in here by early Tuesday morning. And a lot of the data sources aren't showing this moisture even reaching as far north as Alabama, but this is one scenario where we do see a greater rain chance and then maybe some snowflakes on the back side of this. So just know that we are watching both aspects of the forecast, the chance for rain and then maybe some snowflakes to finish. But it doesn't look like a sure bet right now, so I'm still only giving it a 40% chance of moisture on Tuesday, rain and snow mix. And then it's colder. We're back down to a high near 40 on Wednesday. In between, soak up the 50s best you can on Monday. It's as warm as it gets for the next 7 days.